show starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Hey everyone, in my last video, we discussed the 5 essential skills needed to become a successful product manager. One key takeaway was the importance of data management and decision making, and that's where Microsoft Excel comes in. But let me tell you that Excel isn't just for product managers. In fact, it's a must have skill for any working professional. Whether you're analyzing data, creating reports, or automating tasks, knowing the right Excel tricks can save you hours of work and boost your productivity. In today's video, I'll share 3 powerful Excel tips that will make your professional life much easier. So now let's see how we can use slicers instead of using filters. Now in ideal situation, like let's say I want to check that what is the task which has been assigned to Charlie, right? So in ideal scenario, what we generally will do, we will go to filter, we will select filter, and assign to, we will select Charlie, right? So we get that information that Charlie has been assigned social media planning. Now the corresponding data will also be reflecting. Now this is, it seems little easier when you have a shorter or lesser database. But let's say when the database is huge, then probably this filter will not make much sense. So now let's understand how we can use the slicer. So to use slicer, at first press Control A. So Control A will select all the rows and columns which are present in your data set. Then press Control T, give OK, right? Now click on Insert Slicer, right? Now you can just select those columns which you want under the filter. So for example, I'll take Assign To and Task Name. Okay, I'll click on OK. So you can see that I have these slicers on the right hand side ready, right? Now I want to, now simply I can just, click on the individual, let's say filter. I don't have to actually do the filtering all again. I am simply clicking on, let's say, Daisy, and I'll get the information that Daisy has been assigned the campaign analysis. Let's say I want to see for Aaron. So Aaron has been assigned bug fixes, right? So now let's move on to the second trick. So this trick is about auto adjustment of the sequence, right? So let's say in this particular example, we want to put the sequencing also, right? Let's say I want to insert a column of serial number, okay? So in the traditional method, what generally we do, we will put the number and we will double click on this and then select fill series. So you can see that the number or the sequence is automatically updated. But the disadvantage of this particular method is that, let's say we want to delete, if we want to delete any data within this particular table, you see that the sequencing also gets deleted. So you have to again manually update this sequence, right? Now to solve this particular problem, there's a better way, or there's a formula that we can use. So let's see how that can be done, right? So I'll select serial number. Now what needs to be done is click on now press equal to row bracket open bracket close -1 and press enter. So you see your number 1 is updated. Now give a double click, you see that your numbers are automatically updated as per the sequence. Now let's see that if I'm deleting anything from this data, this is automatically getting adjusted, right? So this is very helpful. Now let's move on to the third. So this trick is about highlighting the desired fields at a very shorter time, right? So instead of the traditional method of highlighting the fields, we will see that how we can do the same activity at a much faster rate. Okay, so generally, let's say if I want to highlight, let's say any field, what I'll do, I'll go to the color section and I'll select that color, right? So individually, I normally do this. Okay, one more method is like, if you want to keep the format same, then you can just click on this, go to Format Painter, and again that the other field gets highlighted. Now, if you have realized that this only works one time, right? So you have to every time, whichever field you want to highlight, you have to every time go and select that particular color and then do that format painting. So this actually does not help in case you have a huge data set where it is and you want to do the highlighting. So what we can do instead of individual highlighting, let's learn that how we can do the highlighting very easily. So what you can do is click on that color, desired color, what you want. Let's say for example here I'm taking green. Okay, so let's say click on that green color, then go to Format Painter and do a double click. Okay, now once you do a double click, now you see that you don't have to individually go and select the colors again and again. So simply your color is selected, all that you have to do is move your cursor to that desired field and that field will get highlighted, right? So that's how we can do this. If you found these tricks useful, hit the like button and share this video with your colleagues, teammates, or anyone who could benefit.